Alright guys, so I'm on about day 31, 32, 33, so I'm right now in the NoFap streak. Dead quick. It's actually quite good to not look at your streak quite often because I don't know what I'm on right now, but it's like 37 days. It's a dead quick. It's like a good little thing a little habit really. It's like, don't worry about your streak too much, obviously. And I know you can obviously see your streak when you post on Reddit and shit like that, but you could even just put a counter on your phone or something if you don't want to look at it. But anyway, to the 30-day report. Yeah, it's gone pretty well. I've had like some stronger ages this week and stuff like that, but I've been doing my usual tricks. You know, the second I notice it's my age, I'll focus on my breathing or just go do something else, listen to some music, just do something that isn't sitting in front of the computer or my phone or whatever. So what I kind of wanted to talk about this week is, so I'm quite happy with my streak right now, but like, what have I done to actually get this streak? And I think it's kind of coincided with the fact that I've like moved out of my parents' house like around just over a month ago. So what I've done, and I don't think it's no coincidence, I'm on a really good streak, and the fact I've got my own place now, even though I'm alone a lot more often, and I can obviously, you know, if I wanted to. But yeah, so what I want to talk about today is introducing new variables to help you get a better streak. So, for example, I have moved out of my parents' house, a place where I've relapsed countless times since I was a teenager. I'm in this new stimuli, and it's like a fresh slate. I don't associate this place at all with relapsing. I associate my home heavily with relapsing because I've been doing it since I was pretty much a kid. So I've come here, and this is like an actual thing. I've created this brand new environment, and I perceive this place completely different. It's not a place where I relapse. It's like saying if you had a really messy study or office and you rearranged everything and you cleaned it up, you can now associate that environment differently as a place to be more productive. And I'm trying to interpret this place as a place of sobriety where I can grow, more as a person and distance myself from my addiction. But alright, so what if you've already moved out your parents' house? If you're not planning to right now, that's fine. It's highly advantageous if you can, but there's obviously other ways to go about doing it. So, another way you could change a variable in your environment is literally just redecorate your room, change position and everything, tidy it up, and maybe don't go in there to chill as much. Associate it as a place to be more productive, do hobbies, maybe read, stuff like that. And when, say, if you want to do other, just like chill out and stuff, chill out somewhere else, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, you're trying to figure out what I mean, because it's kind of hard for me to explain, so I'm kind of just running out on the spot. But outside of that, you can obviously introduce other variables, like, the way you can react to your ages, like I've talked about in the past. When you get an age, sit down, focus on your breathing for a few minutes, let the age subside, observe the ages and separate yourself from them. Go out for a walk if you want, go exercise, do anything that ain't relapsing. Listen to music and get you, like I talk about every week, listen to music that makes you feel good and that you're not going to relapse and stuff like that. But yeah, and you've all heard the cliche thing, the definition of insanity. I think it's an Einstein quote. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So to drive this point home a bit more, you need to be introduced. If you're not getting success with your streak, you need to introduce something new, obviously. And there's countless ways you can introduce something new. Installing blockers on your computer, contributing to community more, doing things that you don't normally do, maybe just, say if you, and obviously knowing where you're weak, say if you only ever relapse on the weekends in the morning, because you're lying in bed and stuff like that, chilling. You can get an app on your phone called Alarm Me. It's brilliant. It's the thing that gets me out of bed. It's the thing that I used to fucking have a problem getting out of bed, really bad. I couldn't do it. Especially you had to for work, obviously, but on the weekends, I've got this app called Alarm Me. You can say to this on this app, don't set up for 7, half 7, whenever you want to get up. And to turn this app off, you can say, okay, I want to turn this app off by scanning the barcode, and you can scan the barcode on your coffee jar in your kitchen, or do it just somewhere the opposite end of where you sleep in your house, your flat, whatever. Make sure you have to walk a little bit. And obviously a good thing to do as well, after you've done that, is go to the toilet, but like so. And then when you scan the coffee jar barcode, the alarm turns off. And you know, depending on how big your thing is, you've been up for about a minute or two, you can go to the toilet, and all of a sudden you don't really feel like going back to bed as much. Simple, innit? And you can even make it so it's like, you know, be careful doing that, like, but be careful doing this, but you can make it so you can't actually turn your phone off until you scan your coffee thing. But if you do that, make sure you're not sleeping somewhere else, because you'll have an issue then. Yeah, so what else do I talk about? Yeah, so it's probably worth asking yourselves, like, what variables can you introduce into your life? You know, if you're not already meditating, if you're not already exercising, maybe do them. The hobby you want to do, maybe do that. Think about ways you can react to your urges and just do things differently. Because when you keep trying, like, because you keep saying, oh yeah, this time will be different to the day in your streak, and then 2 days later, you've all done it, no difference, relapse again, on to the next one. But there is like loads of like resources. Like, I always think it's worth reading up on addiction and habits. Read the book, read the first third of the book, Power of Habits. Watch the YouTube video of Your Brain on Porn. Understand your addiction. Don't just, you're not just battling your addiction. It's worth, know the enemy. So it's know the enemy. It's the thing. Know the addiction. But yeah. Just to summarise, guys, again, I've been drilling it home, and yous do things differently if things aren't working for you. Use the forum, because we're all like, we've all got different, we can all bounce different ideas and methods off each other that work. I'm gonna have certain methods that work for me, and you know, they might not work for you. That's fine. You can obviously just find, you need all of our recoveries are different. Some people don't have flat lines, you know what I mean? I never have a flat line, and I've had longer streak. I haven't had a flat line so far, but I've had like 2 month long streaks, you know what I mean? And never thingies. Even felt the slightest bit of a flat line. But yeah, you need to tailor your approach to your recovery and sobriety, because what works for person A might not work for person B. But guys, I've rambled on enough for now. I don't know, I'm gonna probably post the next video if it isn't a report, it's gonna be a few little tricks that I personally found helpful, and it's, it's gonna be probably a bit of a cleaner format than me just talking uncut for about, however long this has been going. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see yous when I see you. Don't relapse though, you know what I mean? Don't want to relapse. Yeah, sweet. Very nice one, fella.